Sit alone with 6 steel strings, trying to forget everything. Every chord still leads to you, no matter what I do. I try to write a brand new song, something without your face, but every note I bend too hard still calls out your name. Was your name on my guitar, carved in every sound? Every time I play the truth, it just breaks me down. I can change the melody, but not who you are. Every song still knows the truth. There's your name on my guitar. Play the morning turns to blue, like sleep might finally come through. But every silence in between feels louder than it seems. I thought the music might save me, give my heart some rest. Loving you is written in every note I play next. There's your name on my guitar, in every lonely line. I can tune the strings again, but I can't rewind. I keep chasing something real through this old 6-string scar. Every song I've ever loved has your name on my guitar. When the last note fades to silence and I lay this moment down, I still feel you in the echo of every sound. Walls still know your favorite song. The clock still ticks like you're not gone. Every sound feels twice as loud in this silence I found. I talk to shadows on the floor, like you might answer back. Every step across this room just pulls me off the track. There are echoes in an empty room, calling out your name. Every word we never said still sounds the same. I'm standing where we used to be, with nothing left to prove, just echoes in an empty room. Your jacket's hanging by the door, like you might walk in once more. I keep the lights a little low so the truth won't show. I tell myself it's just a phase, that time will pull me through, but every night reminds me what this place was to you. There are echoes in an empty room, every laugh, every fight, all the love we couldn't save comes alive at night. I'm talking to the memory of everything we knew, just echoes in an empty room. If love is just a sound, then yours still fills the air. Even when there's nothing left, you're everywhere. There are echoes in an empty room, I can't turn them down. Every dream we built together still hangs around. I'd give anything to hear the real you come back through, but all I have are echoes in an empty room. When the night finally lets me sleep and the pain fades soon, I still hear your voice in the echoes of this empty room. nights I couldn't breathe. Thought the pain would pull me under. Every step felt too damn heavy, like I never recovered. I lost myself in loving you, gave more than I could hold, but I found pieces on the floor I didn't know I owned. I'm still standing after you, even after all the truth. All the nights I almost broke, trying to get through. You were fire, you were rain, you were pleasure, you were pain, but I'm still standing after you. I don't need to hate your name or pretend it didn't hurt. Some scars don't fade away, they just remind you what you're worth. I don't wish you any harm, I don't wish you bad. I just learned how to keep my heart from falling through the cracks. I'm still standing after you, with my feet back on the ground. I made peace with every tear that never made a sound. You were everything I knew, till I learned to make it through. Yeah, I'm still standing after you. Maybe love was meant to test me, maybe breaking made me strong. I won't carry all the blame for holding on too I'm still standing after you. Not the same, but still alive. I don't need your shadow just to survive. You were part of who I was, not the end of what I'll do. I'm still standing after you. I won't erase the past we knew. I'll just walk forward stronger too. Still standing after you. I spent too long blaming the mirror for cracks I didn't choose. Every shadow felt like failure, every truth felt used. I thought love was something that I had to survive, but losing you taught me how to stay alive. I'm not broken anymore, I just bent along the way. Every scar I carry now help me stay heavy hands holding on to doubt, but the weight I felt inside of me finally wore out. I don't need your voice to tell me who I should be. I found my strength in the silence that you left in me. I'm not broken anymore. I don't bleed like I did then. I make peace with every loss, every end. I won't fear the fall again like before. I'm not broken anymore. If love comes back around someday, I won't close the door, but I won't lose myself again like before. I'm not broken anymore. I don't shake when I let go. I've learned how to stand alone and still feel whole. You were part of my story, not the core. I'm not broken anymore. The past can knock, but I won't answer like before. I'm not broken anymore. I'm not broken anymore. I said everything I needed to the walls and to the rain. I don't carry unanswered questions like I did back then. There was a time I feared the ending, like it meant I'd lose my way. Now I see it's just another moment that I can face. If this is the end, I'm fine. I've lived, I've loved, I've tried. I don't need another chapter just to feel alive. Every road that brought me here was worth the climb. If this is the end, I'm fine. I don't rewrite old conversations or wonder what went wrong. I let the memories stay where they are. They don't pull me along. I don't need forgiveness from the past I left behind. I've made peace with every version of my life. If this is the end, I'm fine. No fear hiding in don't need to know the answers. Waiting down the line, I've stopped asking every moment if I'll be alright. I've learned how to trust the silence when words are gone. I don't fight the dark anymore, I just move on. The night will carry me on through every quiet mile. I don't need a destination, just a little while. I've been lost, I've been found, I've been weak, I've been strong. The night will carry me on. Every step feels lighter now than it did before. I don't count the doors that closed or knock anymore. I walk with everything I've been, and no shame, no disguise. Every scar is just a map through my life. The night will carry me on, no weight on my chest. I've learned how to rest inside what's left. No promises, no demands, no right or wrong. The night will carry me on. Maybe life was never meant to make sense at all. Maybe it's just learning how to walk when the lights fall. Carry me on. No more words, the road goes on. The night will carry me on. Didn't count the minutes back then, didn't fear the end of the night. Every kiss felt like a promise, every wrong felt right. We thought love would always stay, young enough to never before silence filled the space of everything we couldn't say. I know time won't let us stay in who we used to be, but I'll always miss the truth when loving you was easy. I used to fear the quiet moments, like they'd pull me down. Every silence felt like proof that no one was around. But I've learned how to sit with myself without needing a name. I don't fill the dark with noise now, I just let it stay. I'm finally okay, alone, not empty, not afraid. I don't need another heart to tell me I'm okay. I made peace with every shadow that I used to run from. Yeah, these streets with open eyes, no weight upon my chest. I don't measure all my worth by who I'm loving next. I still believe in love somehow, but I don't need it here. I found a calm inside my soul, and finally feel sincere. I'm finally okay, alone, and I don't fight the night. I've learned how to be enough in my own light. If love comes later on, I'll meet it where I stand, but I'm finally okay. Maybe this don't rush the quiet moment, I let them stay a while. There's a calm I never noticed in learning how to smile. I used to fear the morning after lonely nights. Now I see the edge of something breaking through the light. There's a new light in the dark, not blinding, just enough to remind my heart I'm still capable of love. I don't know where it leads, I don't need to know right now. There's a new light in the dark, and I'm letting it in somehow. I still carry old emotions, like songs I used to play, but they don't control the rhythm of every step I take. I'm not chasing what I lost or who I used to be. I'm just open to the feeling that might come back to me. There's a new light in the dark, soft and warm and slow. Not a spark that burns too fast, just a steady glow. I won't hide behind the past or lock my heart down. There's a new light in the dark, and I trust it now. Maybe love won't look the same, maybe that's okay. I don't need it to save me, I just want it to stay. There's a new light in the dark, and I finally see I don't have to be afraid of what might come to me. If love finds me again, I'll meet it where I am. There's a new light in the dark, and I understand. The night is still the night, but I'm not who I was. There's a new light in the dark, and it's enough. The clock is ticking soft and slow, street lights paint the walls. I'm sitting with my thoughts to let, but they don't hurt at all. I still doesn't scream your name or make my heart break. I still miss who we were somehow, but I don't break down. Midnight feels less lonely now. I hear an old song on the radio we used to know by heart. Still tolls on the memory, but it doesn't tear me apart. I learned to sit with emptiness without asking why. Not every crying moment means I'm saying goodbye. It feels less lonely now. The shadows go closing. I've made some peace with everything that might have been. I don't need you like before to feel that feels less lonely now. And I'm alright. Maybe healing doesn't rush, make a sound. Maybe it just shows up when no one's feels less lonely now. I'm finally breathing free. No ghosts knocking on my door, no pulling back at me. Always carry part of you. Love songs home midnight feels less lonely now. Man is still unknown, but I chase somehow. Midnight feels less I'm not searching every face now, or chasing every sign. I've learned how to walk alone and still feel fine. I don't need another promise to feel complete, but sometimes hope still whispers something sweet. Maybe love will find me again when I least expect the truth, not to save me from the past, just to walk beside me through. I see couples in the distance, holding hands in the rain. I don't feel that old ache anymore, just a quiet kind of faith. I've been broken, I've been empty, I've been whole. I don't need to rush the ending, I just let it unfold. Maybe love will find me again in a different shape or time, not the fire that burns too fast, just a steady kind of light. Still stand where I am. Maybe love will find me again. I won't build my walls too high or close the door. I'll keep my heart open, nothing just who I am. Maybe love will find me again. If it does, I'll meet it slow with open hands. Maybe love will find me again. Neon lights outside my window paint your name across the street. Every night feels like a rerun of the way you lived with me. I told myself I'd be okay, just another passing storm. But heaven now just pulls me back echoes in the silence, like a song I can't outrun. I chase shadows down the highway till the morning kills the sun. Sounds real when it's everything we say. Neon lights, broken hearts, burning through the dark. Every dream we left unfinished still tears me apart. Neon lights, faded clouds, slipping through my hands. I'm still holding on to moments I don't understand. Maybe love was just a spark, too wild to survive. Maybe we were chasing fire just to feel alive. Broken hearts, still glowing in my mind. Every road I try to take leaves your ghost behind. Neon lights, lonely truth, I can't outrun you. I'm learning how to breathe again. I still break into when the city turns to sleep and the lights begin to fade. I'm still walking through the glow of the promise that we made. The city sleeps outside my window. Streetlights fade to gold. I'm sitting with my thoughts tonight, but I don't feel alone. I remember when my night used to wear me down. Now the quiet wraps around feels like home now. I don't chase tomorrow's answers or yesterday's pain. I let the moment breathe a little, let it stay the same. Every scar has found its meaning, every tear its place. I don't rush the healing, I just live with grace. Midnight feels like home now. I don't need to run. I make peace with who I was and who I'll become. And night no longer asks me why. Oh, midnight feels like home now. Maybe this was always the end. Not love, not bright, just learning how to rest inside my midnight feels like home now. The room is filled with words we won't say. Silence hanging in the air. Every moment slipping away like we were never there. I see it in your tired eyes, you've already made your choice. But there's still something left in me that needs to hear your voice. Play me one last like it's already letting go. Every step we're standing on leads somewhere I don't know. I keep pretending I'm okay, like I'll survive the fall, but losing you feels heavier than losing it all. Play me one last song before goodbye. Let the melody slow down time. I don't need forever now. Just one more line if tomorrow breaks us apart and leaves me here alone tonight. Just play me one last song before goodbye. Maybe love was never meant to always win the fight. Maybe some hearts are only given one last Play me one last song before goodbye. Let it burn into my soul. If I'm going to remember us, I wanna remember us whole. When the silence takes your place and the truth is all that's left inside, I still hear that one last song before goodbye. When the final note fades away and there's nothing left to try, I'll be holding on to every sound of that last song before goodbye. I still wake up reaching for you, like you're right beside my bed. Then the silence pulls me under, brings me back to what you said. I don't hate you, don't miss you the way I used to do. I'm just learning how to breathe again without holding on to you. I'm learning how to let go, one night at a time, leaving all the what ifs in another life. It still hurts, but I know this pain won't always stay. I'm learning We talked about tomorrow like it stayed, like love was something time obeyed. I built a home inside your eyes and never learned to say goodbye. I let the little moments slip, thought they would always be there. Now every second that I miss feels heavier to bear. I thought forever was us. I thought we'd never fall apart. I never saw the cracks appear till they were tearing through my heart. I thought forever was trust, something time could never touch. Now I'm standing in the ruins. I thought forever was us. I hear your words and everything, like promises I couldn't keep. I told myself we had more time. Now time's a thief that's haunting me. I should've listened when you said love needs more than belief. I gave you reasons to stay quiet when you needed honesty. I thought forever was us. I thought love never ends. I never knew goodbye could sound like silence when it comes. I thought forever was true, something nothing could undo. Now every road I walk alone leads back to you. If I could turn the clock around, I'd hold you when it mattered most. But wishing doesn't change the truth or bring back what I lost. I'd give anything to fix what we let break apart. I thought forever was love, not a moment we outgrew. Now all I have is what I lost, believing in me and you. If forever still exists, it's living in the scars. I thought forever was us, now it's just who we are. The city's quiet, the lights are low. Your shadow's still here on my door. I try to sleep it, but memories know how to keep me wanting more. Every song on the radio feels like it was meant for you. I swear I tried to let you go, but the night won't let me to. I'm still holding on at midnight when the world has gone to sleep. Still fades but never dies. It lives somewhere behind my eyes. I tell myself it's just goodbye, but goodbye still feels like lies. Every mile I put between what we were and who I am just pulls you closer back to me, like I never had a chance. I'm still holding on at midnight, when the stars refuse to shine. Still believing somehow you'll be thinking about me tonight. I said I'll be done with the truth, but the truth don't feel right. Yeah, I'm still holding it on at midnight. Maybe love was never meant to fade away this slow. Maybe hearts were built to bend, but never let go. I'm still holding on midnight, with your echo in my soul. If loving you was wrong, I don't wanna be in control. If tomorrow never comes, I'll still be right here tonight. Yeah, I'm still holding on, still holding on at midnight. When the sun comes breaking through, I'll pretend I'm alright, but until that morning comes, yeah, I'm still holding on at midnight. We were standing on the edge of forever, with nothing but hope in our hands. Every dream felt close enough till it slipped like falling sand. We said love would find a way, no matter how hard it gets. But some promises don't survive the weight of what comes next. We almost had it all. We were so damn close. Every high, every fall still hurts the most. Now all that's left are echoes of who we used to be. We almost had it all, you and me. We learned the truth the hard way. Love alone won't always stay. Sometimes hearts grow tired, trying not to break. I don't blame you, don't blame me. We gave more than we could hold. Some stories aren't meant to end, they just get old. See your shadow in every memory. We almost had it all, you and me. If almost counts for something, then we weren't a lie. We were real, we were fire just running out of time. Before the silence grew, before the words we couldn't say split me and you, I won't regret the love, even though we fall. Some things are worth the pain. We almost had it all. I'll let you go without regret, still hear your call. Not every love is meant to last, but we almost had it all. We almost had it all.